If you have entered the Pokemon hobby in the last few years, then you've experienced a very interesting time in the history of Pokemon. We saw one of the largest surges in the game's history, rivaling the Pokemon craze of 1999, sending prices to the stratosphere and ushering in an era of scalping. This left collectors and lovers of the hobby, like myself, stuck in the middle, debating whether to panic buy the hype or sell the crown jewels of my collection. Today, we will be discussing where the market is and where we're headed. Yo guys, I hope you like that intro. Always trying to mix it up, keep it interesting for you guys, keep it fresh. If you're new to the channel, welcome. If you're from PokeRev's channel, welcome. If you're a returning watcher, I love you. Happy New Year, happy 2022. I hope this year brings you everything that you want out of it, and I hope you all prosper in every way possible. I'm just happy to be here. Anything that's important that's happening with the channel, guys, is down in the description. Obviously Discord, Instagram, all of the above. I don't want to hold this episode up anymore because I think it's so important. All right, guys, so this episode is going to be a discussion about the current market and what we're experiencing now. So some things that I want to point out. Obviously, there are certain catalysts that have brought us to this point. A lot of people are feeling despair. A lot of people are feeling a little bit of market pressure. They're seeing prices plummet. They're seeing their collections devalue. And I want to give you guys an opportunity to exhale and just wait, just hold on, and let me explain a few things, and maybe this will make more sense for you. Okay, so I'm going to pull up a chart, and yes, I did draw it, okay? There were other charts that were trying to explain this. They didn't kind of say the things that I wanted them to say, so I wanted to, draw something up that kind of gets across the point that I'm trying to get across, okay? So obviously there's two lines here. There's an orange and a blue. Orange signifies supply, blue signifies demand. I started us back somewhere in the time of 2016 and bringing us to current. So obviously that you see three dates there, 2018, 2020, and 2022. Let's go all the way back to when I first started collecting Pokemon again and when I got back in the market. And that was in 2015, 2016, okay? I saw a few Leonhardt videos. I got hooked back up, and then of course, what happens? They release Evolutions. Evolutions was a huge, it was a catalyst, in my opinion, for myself and thousands upon thousands of other people rejoining the, the hobby and resparking that nostalgic feel from when you were a kid. And another thing that happened, around that same time, obviously, was the 20th anniversary. There couldn't have been more things that went on at perfect timing. I know, what a coincidence. And the Pokemon Company dropped Evolutions right on our heads and brought so many people back into the hobby. So that's when I started. And then I started collecting heavily, right? And back then, guys, as you can see on the chart, this was a time to buy. There was a surplus in the market, and there was not that much hype. There was not that much demand as from what I've seen recently, right? So this was a time where it wasn't profitable to be in Pokemon. There was obviously no scalping, that you couldn't buy a card and then flip it for a 200% increase. I mean, there was none of that, right? PSA grading was at $5 to $7 a piece. You could buy Gem Mint 10 holo PSA cards for $100. I was buying Skyridge PSA 10. Skyridge, okay? The packs go for what? $800 or $1,000? I don't know what they go for now because you're not buying them. They're just so expensive. For $100, guys. $100. It was absolutely insane. As for a lover of the hobby like I am, it was a great time because you could buy these beautiful, just shiny cardboard at the end of the day, but these beautiful pieces for a reasonable price. Now certain things happen, right? So Evolutions, 20th anniversary sparks it. Pokemon Go, right? The Pokemon Go craze happens, and now you see this flood of people coming into the hobby. Now the fire's lit, right? We're burning. Now we're entering into, let's say, 2020, right? Certain things happen. The lockdown happens. Logan Paul happens. And now people have a surplus of money, right? So people are sitting at home with a surplus of money with this itching, disgusting, degenerate desire to buy sparkly cardboard, and you have this explosion, right? Prices go through the roof. Now you can see that the demand line has exceeded, they flipped places, right? Demand is all the way up and there's no supply. Then PSA shuts down, right? So all of these things swirling, and you have this perfect storm for what I would say, a lot of poor souls that bought this product at that time, because those are the ones that are feeling the biggest pinch, that bought this product at the absolute hype, okay? And those are the people that I want to talk to most. My friends that have been in the hobby, you guys have seen this before because we've been through this. You know how to weather these certain types of storms. I want to talk to my viewers that are feeling that kind of insecurity that they bought at the worst time possible. I am not here saying that, you know, that everything that you bought is going to double in price in the next year or two. No, I'm telling you that we are in an ebb and flow type of scenario right now. And it's with every market, okay? It goes up and down. I'm here to give you guys an opportunity to just exhale and just relax, unless you want to sell it off. If you want to sell it off, sell it off. Cut your losses. It is what it is. But give the market an opportunity to respond. So let's move forward. So now we're coming into 2022, right? So towards Q3, Q4 of 2021, we felt this shift, right? People started you see it everywhere. All of a sudden, these crack sets of Pokemon that before, when they come out, you know, the booster box would be $300-$400. Now they're at what we used to remember in 2015, 2016. All the booster boxes are at around $100. That's what we came from. That's because demand is dipping now below supply, right? So the supply chain issue is still an issue, but it's, you know, you're starting to see more product hit the shelves. You're seeing Pokemon hype go down, and there's a catalyst to this too. Right now, we are experiencing an incredible amount of inflation. We're in an inflationary, you know, type of situation with just commodity goods because of the supply chain issues that are happening, right? And all these other factors that are pressing in on what we know as the Pokemon market, and we're feeling that. Pokemon products, cards, and our hobby in general, guys, is obviously a luxury item. This is an item that comes secondary or third to primary, you know, primary priorities in your life, such as paying the bills, paying the mortgage, paying your children's tuition, you know, whatever it may be, buying food for your family. These are all things that need to be taken into consideration and that are important. Right now, we're in one of the most incredible times to be able to pick up amazing Pokemon product for 2015, 2016 prices. And I'm talking about current sets. We're no longer in the days of scalping. The scalpers are gone. They're out. That was probably the worst part of what happened, right? We can all agree. Right now, you can get those evolving skies, chilling rains, celebrations. They're all at reasonable prices because there's a lot of it. And if you're one of those people that like to buy things and set them away and see them appreciate and open them later on when they're more valuable, stuff like that, this is a great time to buy, in my opinion. I've been buying left and right. One thing that we've been saying for a long time on this channel is buy the dip, right? Right now, I don't know if we've reached the bottom of the dip, but we're close. If we're at around $90 to $100 for booster boxes for new releases, we are back to normal from what I remember. Okay, guys? So keep that into consideration. I hope this was helpful on some level. If you have any questions, definitely hit me in the comments below. I'll try to help as much as I can. And if you know the channel, you know that I answer, you know, damn near every comment, every question. I'm here to help you guys. I care about you guys. And I want you guys that purchased some product at the hype of the hobby during the Logan Paul situation and like all these things that I discussed. I want you guys to, you know, just wait. If you can wait, and we're going to see where we come out of this, because the market will bounce back. It always does. And I've personally been through this before. So that's why I'm not as panicked as I've seen some other content creators be about what's going on in the market. So aside from that, guys, that is it for me. Care about you all. Consider subscribing, leave us a like, definitely hit the bell for notifications, because we get nuts on the live events. You know what I'm talking about. I'm going to see you guys on the next episode. Yo, what's up, guys? If you want to see a video that I think that you might like after watching what you just watched, click the button right here. And if you want to be one of those people that want to subscribe to the channel and see how far this rabbit hole goes, the button's right here. Do it!